what's going on, Stav, and whoever the guest is. Kind of new to your community, but I absolutely love it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being a part of the community.
Long story short, I was essentially adopted into this family after high school by this girl that I was really in love with.
Pause this.
Ended up during this.
That's not a long story short type of thing.
Give us the story.
You were adopted after high school. First of all, you can't be adopted after high school. You're an adult after high school.
Unless he was like a smart guy and he graduated high school.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess what he means is he was dating some, or I don't know. Actually, let's just let him finish. But it's a hilarious thing to try and yada over.
She filed the paperwork.
High school by this girl that I was really in love with. Ended up joining the service. I'm still in the service, doing my thing.
Okay.
And I'm kind of at a point in life. I'm like almost 15 years in the service. And in counseling finally, but
nice.
I'm at this point in my life where my relationship with her is kind of interesting because the whole point of me going in, I realize now, is that I kind of model my entire life after the what if, and after the, when I get to this point in my life, maybe she'll feel this way about me, maybe she'll care about me like this. She now has a daughter who's a couple years old, a baby dad, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm very much brother zone. But I'm at a point now where I just...
It's awesome to find someone more friend zoned than the last guy. The woman you're in love with, her family adopted you, and you're trying to fuck your adopted sister because you've been in the fucking military jacking off to her for 50... You're in the desert beating off to her, dude.
Picture in your helmet.
Brother zone is crazy.
Brother zone is a concept I have never even heard of.
So I got brother zone. Her mom is my mom.
Yeah, that's right. When you get brother zones, but a girl you want to fuck. That's
that sucks.
insane.
That's
okay,
pretty bad.
Let's finish. But there's a lot of meat on this bone.
At a point now where I just kind of don't want to be in her life anymore. So my question is, one, do I explain all this stuff to her that for years, pretty much all my decisions have been revolving around her without her realizing it? She's kind of been my muse. And then two, do you think it's okay for me to just cut her off and my niece, love my niece, but kind of just cut them off emotionally and mentally, but still remain with the rest of the family? Just want to know your thoughts on it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you, brother.
Oh my God.
Refer to the child as his niece.
His niece is nuts.
That is so crazy.
Wow, this is fucking good one.
It's like she's not my sister, she's my niece's mom.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Wow. Okay, so a lot of stuff going on here.
First of all, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That much
Thank
we
you.
know.
Thank you. You're about to take Greenland for us. You're about
Don't
to
die
deploy.
for Israel.
Although that could get you out of coming home.
That is true. So, okay, it's good that you had this realization now. It's at this, like, you should have had this. I mean, I cannot believe he long story shorted this.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck happened that you needed to get adopted?
Yeah.
My hunch is you didn't come from a chill background where love was readily modeled in a healthy way. You probably, you know what I mean? Like, this is much deeper even than this relationship. Mm-hmm. For you to kind of attach to this girl, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you were up against as a kid. I'm guessing it's fucked up and serious, right? So cut yourself a lot of slack is my number one piece of advice. Whatever's going on here is fucked up. And by the way, the service being the best part of your life is insanely fucked up. Being in the Army as the highlight sucks. I want you to know that. We're not judging you, but that sucks. Nothing has come easy for you. You've worked really hard. And even the choice you made was, you're saying it subconsciously, you were trying to become the kind of person that your crush/sister would be into. I think you got a lot of shit going on. I think you can be you should not be hard on yourself. And I do think that I think maybe a little time away from this relationship is fine. I wouldn't even put it as like cut them out of your life. You don't need to do something as dramatic as like a breakup like we did with the last guy or whatever, especially if this is family, right? You're in a different place in your life. You have some fucked up family love stuff to figure out. You could argue that you're spending time away, like deployed or wherever the fuck you are. But look, man, when I had a lot of shit to figure out about my family, like it happened to me in my mid-20s, I lived in Baltimore. I probably see my family now more that we don't live in the same city than I did in my mid-20s because I needed time away from my family to figure out all the fucked up shit, like to figure out all the weird relationships that were going on, all the shit psychologically that was fucking me up. I was in therapy. So I think you just need to give yourself some time, give yourself a couple years for yourself where you're not as around. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to make some big declaration and be like, I've been secretly in love with you this whole time, so I can never see you ever again. But I do want to go to Thanksgiving and see your mom, who is my mom now also.
Like see mom.
Yeah, see mom, right. Like the rest of you being like, I can't see my sister because I want to fuck her. But I do want to see the rest of my family. I think you still got a little more unpacking to do. I don't think that's where you land on this is how my life's going to be.
I mean, if like essentially adopted right after high school is part of the picture, I think that means like maybe, I don't know, if someone got the boot on the 18th birthday from their home family, and that's like, there's clearly some stuff to reconcile there. I would start there probably.
But I just think you need to figure your shit out a little bit.
He says he's in counseling, right?
Right.
That's
so
good.
Stick with it. Like keep going to counseling, figure out what you want out of life. My hunch is that these are sort of misplaced feelings towards this person. I don't know that you're actually fully in love. Like you have to think, like you said you love your niece. How do you feel about this? Like, is this person, like, do you want to be a family member to this person? Is that your family truly? And if it is, then like the fact that you had a crush on her when you were 18, we're not even judging you for that, right? Like everyone feels like you got something fucked up happened. Her family took you in. You know, there's a lot, you were feeling love for the first time and this hot girl was nice to you. It makes complete sense that you would want to impress, you know, sort of this person that was both a figure of your like lust and also a real loving family member that you probably, again, we're just guessing, probably didn't have from whatever your last situation was. So all this makes sense. I think you now as an adult acting like it is just a girl you have a crush on and not a family member that you developed a weird sort of like fixation on because of your childhood psychological problems. Like it's way more, it doesn't have to do with her. It doesn't have to do with how, you know, your attraction to her. The other shit is way more important. And I think where she is in your life is probably going to be more important than just some girl you really like. So it's too painful to see her. Give it a couple years, figure your shit out, send a couple postcards home for Christmas. Don't go home or whatever, but just don't do anything hasty because should I talk to her about it? To me, smacks of you still have a little hope you get to fuck this girl and you're going to make some big romantic gesture and she's going to be like, actually, I've been in love with you the whole time. Only when you are freed of all those feelings and those hopes can you actually go back and have some kind of relationship with this person.
True.
But I think you have a little more work to do. And I think you're on a really good path and you should be proud of yourself for even figuring this shit out because whatever happened to you was fucked up for sure. I mean, he says he's been there 15 years. So if he went right out of school, he's 18.
Probably in his early 30s now.
Yeah. You know, that's not, you're in your early 30s and you just went to fucking therapy. You know, you're kind of having a midlife sort of adolescence here. So just figure your shit out for a little bit. Don't do anything crazy. Don't have any big speeches. Just feel it out. Keep going to therapy. Get some other just actually fuck another woman who's not related to you, even in an adoption way. That's what I would tell you, bro.
I like to imagine the VA psychiatrist is like, oh yeah, you want to fuck your sister. It has nothing to do with childhood and definitely nothing to do with what you've encountered the last 15 years in the military.
The important thing is that you sign this waiver and go yell at your whore sister for not sucking your dick. Forget all about the fucking children you saw melted together.
What the experiments the army did on you? Those were good. That's like going to the doctor. No, this is your fucking sister, man. Yeah, just play it cool. I didn't mean that facetiously. I meant actually play it cool. Like, take it easy. Keep going to counseling, dude. And yes, be proud of yourself for getting this far.
Yeah, I think it's smart to not have the conversation because you can't go back from a conversation. Right. You can't unconfess your love to your sister.
Can't put that toothpaste stays out of the tube.
Yeah, it's not going back.
And by the way, if you give yourself a year and you've really thought about these things and you think you do need to have that conversation, that's fine. But it feels like you're so new on this realization that you need to let it sink in a little bit and keep tugging at that thread. Because I think it goes a little deeper than this family. You probably want to fuck your biological sister.
Yeah, you want to fuck your mom.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you probably want to fuck your mom.
It all comes back to wanting to fuck Jesus Christ on the cross.
AKA woman.
Yeah.